right, so we're calculating work. All right, so if you might be pushing a force, but if there is no change in distance, then it does not count. Okay, so you might think, oh, I'm doing lots of physics work. Okay, but there's no distance changed, then there's no work being done according to our definition. Okay, so you have to have movement. Okay, so you push against the wall, doesn't do anything. Okay, there has to be a force. So a bicycle is coasting. Okay, and it has to be in the same direction. Okay, so there's your definitions. Okay, what are we calculating here? We've got work, force, and distance from grade 8. So work is the W, force is an F, distance is distance. Okay, we have joules for work, newtons for force, and meters for distance. So let's put that in our special cheat sheet. Okay, so work measured in joules. Okay, so we did energy before in joules as well. Okay, it's a kind of energy, work energy. So 1 joule, 1 kilojoule, 1 kilojoule, kilogram. 1 kilojoule is 1,000 joules. Okay, what did we say? Force? Force is force, it's measured in newtons. Okay, and then D was distance. We already had that for a different page. Okay, so that was still measured in meters. Okay, so let's update our formula sheet. Okay, specifically our physics ones. Okay, so we had speed, velocity, and acceleration. Okay, now we're going to add work. So work equals force times distance. Okay, that's our main formula. And let's say somebody's asking you for distance and you have work and force. Okay, it's work divided by force. And if somebody is asking you for force, okay, that's work divided by distance. Okay, so now we have an updated formula sheet and we have an updated symbols sheet. Okay, so let's do some practice. We're using our textbook, page 160. Okay, they have some examples for us here, like lifting a barbell 2 meters, 2.4 meters, and this is the force they need. Okay, what is the work? So work is force times distance. Okay, that times that is that. Right, and sometimes they put it in kilojoules so that it's not times 10 to the 3. Okay, again with the exercise. Okay, this is about energy, right? So I just said how energy is often measured in joules, so same. Okay, so I guess that's the answer to number 20 then. Okay, a large crane is 2.2 times 10 to the 4 joules of work lifting an object. How much energy is gained? 2.2 times 10 to the 4 joules. Okay, so let's just do 18 and 19 then. Right, so something about a tugboat towing a tanker. Using a tow rope, calculate the work done. Okay, so we also have a large crane doing some work with a wrecking ball, and we want an average force this time. Okay, so let's use number 18 first. Okay, and we shouldn't write in the textbook, so we won't. Okay, we'll just identify our variables here. Okay, let's always put what page we're on. Okay, and in my case, I'm going to put what video this is, video 5. Okay, so page 160, number 18. Okay, so step 1, list our variables. Okay, it says calculate the work. That's what we're trying to find. It's going to be measured in joules. Applies a force of that many newtons, so that's force. And make sure it's very clear whether things are capitals or lowercase, it matters. And it matters to write the numbers down perfectly so that you have the right amount of significant digits. Okay, and they've given us 150 meters, which is good because we're measuring in newtons, we're measuring in meters, so we're happy. Okay, let's do step 2. Okay, we need the formula. What's the formula? Work equals force times distance. Thanks so much. Step 3, plug in your numbers. Okay, and let's put them side by side for once. There's my erasable pen. Okay, I'm going to put them like this time, just for something different. Okay, technically it means multiplied. Okay, ask the calculator. Okay, and technically you can do 6.5 times 10 to the 3 like this. Okay, if you like working with normal looking numbers. Okay, but it should work. Okay, I'm pushing my shift 10 to the what button. Okay, my exponents, trying to make it so you can see. Times, what was it? 150. Okay, is that. Sometimes they actually put it in exponents for you, sometimes they don't. Okay, so let's double check that it actually worked. So 6,500 times 150. Is that the same number? It sure is. Okay, so we can trust that we've been punching things in our calculator properly when you can get the same answer twice. Okay, so there's our answer. Let's write it down. Step 4. Work 975, 1, 2, 3 joules. Okay, now you can put it as a couple answers. You could put that as 9.75 times 10 to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 joules. Okay, you could put that as in kilojoules, so take 3 zeros off, right? So divide by 1,000. So you could put 975 kilojoules as an answer. Okay, and let's check significant digits. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We're good. Okay, so either this or this would be a good answer. Right. Usually I don't like squishing things on one paper, so I won't. Okay, let's move on to number 19. Large crane. Where's my red for my steps? Okay, page 160, number 19, video 5. Step 1. We have a large crane. It's doing 2.2 times 10 to the 4 joules of work. The distance is 9.5. And then we want to know the force. Okay, and that's going to be measured in newtons. Okay, put in the formula. Okay, maybe you don't remember, so that's what your formula sheet is for. Okay, force, it's work divided by distance. Okay, and you might just want to punch that in calculator. Don't do it. Okay, do all the steps. Okay, and remember, you're training yourself up for the next level. Okay, yes, these are only 3-step problems. There's only 3 variables. Okay, it's the method that is the important part. Calculator clock. 2.2 times 10 to the 4. 2.2, go ahead, check. Not 2.4. See, aren't these nice? You can just go fix them. Times, no, not times, divided by, right? Little line. Divided by, line 5. Okay, 2, 3, 1, 5, blah, blah, blah. Okay, and again, if you want to double check to make sure that's working in your calculator properly with the exponents, you can do this, then divide it by 9.5. Okay, and look, it's the same. So Hooray, we know how to use our calculators properly. Okay, so let's write that answer down. The whole thing. And we're putting our units all the way along. That's usually something kids forget. So put the joules, put the meters. 2, 3, 1, 5, 7, 8, 9, 4, 7, 4. Newtons. Okay, but that's not the right amount of significant digits. Okay, how many are we allowed? 1, 2, 1, 2. So we're only allowed 2. Okay, so I'm going to put that in scientific notation. So 2.3 times 10 to the 1, 2, 3. 3 newtons. Okay, so there's a nice, lovely answer for you. All right. Let's see what else we can do for samples.